2, King's Row, Lunatic High versus Rogue. Lunatic High just won Numbani in a very, very long match that went to 4 rounds. I mean, 2 different rounds with overtime for both teams. So defense was obviously not the strong suit for either team. Let's see if they can make it better for King's Row. Ooh, defensive Mei. How do you beat defensive Mei? You claim as a weeb? I've never watched an anime in my life. Alright, defensive Mei, Zarya, Roadhog. This is like a kind of Misfits comp, but it's running Roadhog instead of Reaper. It's not the worst thing in the world. The problem I have with it is that you don't really have the best nano boost targets again. Like, Reaper is just safer. The reason why you want Reaper over Roadhog 9 times out of 10 is because Death Blossom plus nano boost is just really good. Death Blossom plus Whole Hog is a little underwhelming. I mean, it's super strong, but you can kind of kite it, I guess, is the thing. I actually never watched Dragon Ball Z. I watched like maybe 1 or 2 episodes, but like, does that make me a weeb? Definitely not. Offense, they're running. Tvik likes this Hanzo. I don't hate the Hanzo. Hanzo's pretty good on this map, but they're not running Roadhog, which I think is interesting. They're running Reaper, which I think works out for them here. Like, this comp's very good against what Lunatic High is running because Hanzo is very good at bursting down these tanky heroes. And it's good synergy with the Graviton. Like, Graviton plus the Dragon Arrow is always good against teams that don't run Zenyatta. Whatever. I mean, Hanzo's Hanzo. We'll see if he stays with it. Shoot, oh, I forgot to delete. Ooh, switch up. We have a switch up, guys. I thought teams should have done this earlier. And like, when Misfits beat Envious, I felt like this was the best way for them to win, but they never did it. Was run the Pharah. I think Pharah clowns on these heroes. I mean, if they hit a hook, they hit a hook, right? But that's it. That's really it. There's no other way that they kill this Pharah unless, like, I guess Eska hits some crazy bubbles. That MLG Weeaboo, thanks for the subscription. I really appreciate it. Can we get some fire in the chat? Show these new viewers how much we can burn down this chat. Pharah is really good against this comp, and I wanted Tailspin to run it at the end of the E-League finals, but they didn't. So I like that Rogue runs it here because I think, like, again, I just think it's really strong. I think that you can do a lot of damage. You can't really get punished because you're only going to die to Icicles and you're only going to die to Roadhog hooks. You don't really expect the Roadhog. They didn't scout the Roadhog. Maybe they did. I can't tell how much time went by. Thanks for the cheer. But again, I just like the Pharah. This is a good switch. Like, now the Korean casters are hyped. They're like, hell yeah, we're watching a Pharah game. And I'm pretty hyped too, because I've been watching the same stale meta for a while. He's getting a lot of damage in right now. The Ana's going to be a problem for him though, but I mean, if your Ana's healing you at the same time that their Ana's shooting you, it's not really that bad. They are farming this Roadhog for damage. The ult situation right now for Rogue is pretty good. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Okay, that was probably the most unlucky thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh yeah, that's true. You're right. They did run it. So yeah, the counter is obviously you run a McCree. I don't know. I guess Eska plays McCree, so they'll probably switch to McCree eventually. But what just happened here was Lee Taejeon almost died. He hits a hook, but then the hook winds up colliding with Eska's own ice block, which is like really sad. I mean, you don't want that. That's like such a low reality. That's like a low possibility thing that would happen there. And what's even worse is that Eska could have dropped the wall to like make it fine, you know, like just put a wall behind the person that got hooked, but he didn't even do that. So now Dean's just dead and Rogue's in a very good position. And Lee Taejeon is eating so much damage. Like, now they don't have a Reinhardt, Rogue's just gonna hit a lot of damage really fast. Death Blossom. Tvik! Tvik! That was good rockets. That was really good rockets. Nano boosted. Death Blossom just got a triple kill. Tvik kills the Ana. Ana had to panic ult the Reinhardt. So Rogue's like in the driver's seat for sure right now. What are the reasons why we are seeing more Pharah? It's because teams are running comps that are like Zarya, Reaper, Mei. Like, Pharah's really hard to kill with Zarya, Reaper, Mei. So if you have a Pharah and you're just like alive, that's really good. You would have had to react fast to the hook? Yeah, I mean, of course, but they're professional gamers, man. Like, the reaction should be there. He had the wall of cooldown. And yeah, teams are not running McCree sometimes in these lineups, so Pharah just has an easier time staying alive. I mean, Tviq's abusing his hero for sure. And now Lee Tae-jun switches to McCree, but Lee Tae-jun's not their McCree player. So, like, he's kind of thrown off their game plan, you can tell, because you can tell that they wanted to run the Mei the entire time. The Mei doesn't want to switch because she has the Blizzard. Does Hanzo counter Pharah? It's not the worst counter, I guess. I mean, it doesn't really counter her directly, but if you can hit your arrows, then it's not that bad, but it's obviously not the best counter. I mean, you can deal with Pharah as Hanzo, but it's not easy. But like you see here, they want to switch the Mei, I think, to McCree, but they don't because the Mei has ult. So like, shit guys, we need a McCree. Like, we definitely need a McCree. So then Lee Tae-jun switches off the Roadhog, but he's like the... I don't know, it's weird. I just feel like Eska should be playing McCree always because he's the McCree player, but now that they've forced him off of his other hero, now Tviq is like still in the driver's seat. But they have Graviton plus Blizzard soon. So I'm not sure how this is going to play out, but you would expect Lunatic to just win this fight unless a crazy barrage comes out. They're contesting the card in a good spot right now, though. What? Okay, so I mean, that's what I said, right? Unless a crazy barrage comes out, and a crazy barrage definitely came out. And this was really devastating because they popped Blizzard and Graviton. So now they wasted their two huge teamfight ults, and by wasted I mean like they used. And they... Tviq! Alright, this fire is working a little too well, to be honest with you. Dean had no business popping the Earth Shatter there. I don't know why he popped Earth Shatter there. That fight was lost, 100% lost. Even if he got the charge off there, it wouldn't have been good because Tviq still would have been alive. That was a really big play from Tviq, but I mean his teammates are enabling him. There's a really big Graviton from Wins too. But now Lunatic is flustered as shit. Like they're swapching, they're like really lost, I would say. I leave for work and Flame gets 800 viewers. That was really good though. Please replay? You want to replay? Alright, we'll go to the instant replay. Let's take it to the instant replay. Right here. Yeah, I paid for them. These are all my view bots. Thorin is my view botter extraordinaire. Alright, watch. So like, you go into this fight thinking to yourself, we have Blizzard and we have Graviton. So they're just like, okay, we're gonna go use Graviton Blizzard. Like this, if you're in a pub, this is like the easiest fight in the world. Because teams don't run Pharah, teams don't play correctly. Like if you have Blizzard and you have Graviton, it's generally a team fight win, no matter what. Oh, what's up, Monty? Thank you so much. I thought it was Thorin, but I'll take the view bots from Monty too. Alright, well I'll mod you as a thank you so much. But yeah, they try to like get the Graviton Blizzard because it's easy. It's just a simple combo, but not against the Pharah. Like Pharah is probably actually the only hero that can deal with it. So the fact that they don't get the Pharah with the Graviton here is really devastating. But I don't know where Tviq is here. Tviq's like in the skybox, I think, and they just don't know where he is. So Tviq's hiding, and then Wins hits a huge... Yeah, so Tviq's in the sky. They have no idea. Wins hits the Graviton. Massive Graviton. Like, what's this, like 6 people? Is this the entire team? This might be the entire team. So... yeah, like... they thought that they had an easy fight. They Graviton Blizzard. They hit like 3 or 4 people, 5 people, and then it's not enough because Tviq lives. So crazy. Like that's actually just crazy. But now you should know that you lost. Like Toby's dead, Lee Tae-jun's dead, Miro's dead. Like you don't have anything. You have a Mei that's stuck in an ice block in this Graviton. You have a 45% nano boost Anna, and then you have Dean. Dean has Earthshatter, but that's it. Like, you should lose here. Tavek's ult still keeps going. Like, it's been such a long time that I've seen a full duration rocket barrage. But look at how much damage, like, after the Graviton, or after the barrage is over, look how much health this Reinhardt has. Like, why does the Reinhardt try to make this play? I guess they're all Graviton, or frozen, rather. But he doesn't get TV, so easy game, easy life. Dean is an ult. Yeah, so Dean wastes ult. No, that was really bad, I think. Also, if you want to know why their names have their tags in it, it's because the patch hadn't come out when this tournament started that like shows the word rogue above their name and stuff. That was a big Earthshard, but they were frozen. But yeah, he didn't get TB. That can't happen. They're tilted. Like, Lunatic High is so cocky. Like, I was talking about how Rogue was cocky before, but Lunatic High is getting stupid cocky. Like, the McCree should not... McCree, like, just took a 1v1 that he didn't need to take. Toby has Sound Barrier. Like, if you Sound Barrier this McCree, it's a lot easier to do things. But winning... If you win the 1v1 as a Pharah against the McCree, you, like... You just, like, took all the momentum away from that McCree. You're like, okay, you have the counter, you're playing the counter, but it doesn't work. Like, you just straight up did not execute your job. Those are really good rockets, but you can't lose that. Like, you can't be playing the McCree and lose a 1v1 to a Pharah. No one else interrupted that. That was just a straight up outplay from Tavik. And now, if you're Rogue, you're just like, okay, like, now what? What's your plan? But this goes back to the fact that Eska's not playing McCree. And now, once the McCree's dead, TV can actually just do whatever he wants. And this is the strength of Pharah. So now, look, you see? They tilted him. I was right. I didn't watch this live, but they tilted him. They got Lee Tae-jun off McCree. He's like, guys, I can't play McCree. What's going wrong? Now Eska's like, fine, I'll go McCree. And, like, this is the sign of the tilt. This is where the team fell apart. This is where you start drawing the question marks. Like, why? Why did that happen? Why did you just switch McCree players? So... Mistake from Lee Tae-jun forces Eska to get off his hero, which I felt like he was playing Mei pretty well. I mean, he's playing Mei whatever. It's like, it's Mei. You can't. It's hard to play bad, but it's not the easiest hero in the world. So now you're on. You switch to the Reaper against the Pharah, against the McCree. Like, they're actually just tilted because this should be a Roadhog. This 100% should be a Roadhog. Like, without a doubt, should be a Roadhog. But I don't know what's going on at this. I think Lunatic High has like mentally been destroyed by this Pharah, and this is probably the beginning of the end, honestly. Like, this map might have actually just tilted them, because I know that the Rogue wins the next 4 maps. Did he just knock him in the pit? Did that Reinhardt just go? Oh my god. And this goes back to teams not running Pharah. Like, you don't even think that that could happen. What was his ult before this death? Go to 52. Clicked 52. Happened. I clicked 52. He goes from 70 or like 60 to 100. Okay, Tavik's playing super well. Like, I'm surprised that he's actually playing this well, because I don't know how much Pharah he's actually played before this. And now, what's this Reaper think he's doing? Hello, Reaper? Goodbye, Miro. It was nice while it lasted. Actually, not. You're just gonna hide down here? He's farming them, dude. He's playing so well right now. He bumps him up! Oh my god! This is like a separate 1v1 just happening while the rest of the team caps the cart. Wow, Reinforced popping off, dude. Look at him. Geek's like, guys. Hello? I mean, Lee Tae-jun had no business losing that McCree fight. I mean, Tavik played super well, but why was the McCree taking a 1v1 against the Pharah and losing? So, the unbuckle. Belts off, boys. We're in the big... This is esports now. That's pretty funny, actually. Reinforced just pop Primal Rage. Shout out to Hard Blue at high 52. God. I mean, once the McCree's dead, Pharah just does whatever she wants. And, like, your McCree can't die against the Pharah comp. I mean, McCree like 3 shots Farah, 2 shots if he had headshots, but. Yeah, I mean, they didn't have a good chance to switch, I agree. But I don't know if, I mean, the staggering is their fault. Like, you can't, I don't like blaming staggering for teams not getting their footing because there's ways to prevent staggering. Like, your McCree can't feed before the second point fight. Like, he was just dead and this whole team was still in the choke. I don't know why he thought that that was the play. I mean, they staggered because they got outplayed, not because they did anything like or something. Like, I don't know. This is like super HD. Like, I don't need to see the pores on this kid's face. Yeah, it's reasonably even. I use Epic Pen. It's called Epic Pen to draw on the screen. So they have massive amounts of time. I mean, the cart really didn't stop. I hate that they do this camera angle thing. It's like actually so frustrating. Okay. Rogue has 4 minutes. 4 minutes is a shitload of time. Right, Dad, you tell him. Okay. So, defensive comp from Rogue, May Reaper Zarya. Super Misfits all the time. Good comp, elite comp. Nothing interesting about it. And on the other side, you have Misfits comp with a Roadhog instead of a Reaper. I don't know why you would run Roadhog. I mean, Roadhog's good, don't get me wrong. But on paper, I think Rogue has the better comp here just because Reaper should be able to deal with Roadhog. But honestly, May versus May comes down to which May plays better most of the time. It doesn't come down to like comp so much as just like which May gets better walls and positions better and like gets freezes. It's a very weird thing that happens in the game. It's like kind of how Tracer versus Tracer works. It's like whichever Tracer's better generally works. But as far as May versus May, it's kind of the same thing, but a little bit more extreme because the walls are very important. Like, if you use your wall first, it's kind of bad because the enemy May can get a better wall. But if you like block line of sight of the first May, you can stop the second May from using the wall correctly. Like, there's so much that goes into the May versus May fight. I don't really even want to talk about it. But like, May is a pretty decent counter to May in some ways. So it's really going to be Tvik versus Esco. Which one plays May better? I'm sick of this meta. I mean, a lot of people are, man. The Reinforce needs to not get May walled. That's what I mean. He uses the wall there because if Tvik's in the hotel, he can't see the wall to go off. Like, he can't put the wall in the choke because that wall blocked the line of sight of his wall. But now, since he wasted his wall, Tvik knocks off 3 people. Now he's going for like crazy air shots. And like, I think Reinforce's charge just knocked like 4 people into the air. But you see what I mean? The first wall made the second wall work better. Like, he stopped Tvik from using his wall, but then since he didn't have his own wall to stop Tvik's wall, then they get the charge off and there's no wall to stop the charge. But now this is a really good hold from Rogue. Like, this should set them up not to lose the first point immediately. Once you hold the first fight, the game gets substantially easier. I would expect them to switch Lunatic to Reaper instead of Roadhog, but whatever, man. Like, look at this Roadhog. This Roadhog's just feeding Tvik ult. Tvik's already at 90% ult. Just spamming right clicks across the map. 98, 99, 100. So this next fight, they're going to have Blizzard. Eska's only at 50%. Tvik's just looking for it right now. Easy Blizzard. Waiting for the bubbles to go out. He should throw it right now. There it is. And they nano boost at the same time. As a 5-4-man Blizzard. They use a load of ults. Like, almost too many, I would say. Like, I don't know if they actually needed the nano boost there, but at the same time, it's not the worst thing in the world because they still have Graviton for themselves. But Li Taejun hasn't done anything. Like, this Roadhog's actually just a huge liability. Roadhog is actually just helping Tvik farm ult very fast. But Rogue has Graviton, Death Blossom. I mean, I think the Graviton should be enough. If they Nano Boost somebody here, they'll probably Nano Boost Dean. They should just Graviton. Counter it. So there's the Graviton, there's the Nano Boost. The health was definitely better because they got the Sound Barrier. Toby got Sound Barrier first, and Nox still doesn't have it, so the Sound Barrier actually made a huge difference there. That really just came down to that. That was a good charge, though. The killing of AKM at the beginning of that fight was huge, and I think the wall was actually really good from Eska. Why is he chasing? Why? AKM's getting hunted. But they're getting way too overzealous here. Alright. This happens. This is just another mistake from Lunatic High, to be honest. Okay, when you win a fight, like when you win a fight when the point is like zero ticks, like here's the ticks, right? You get like this charge, you get this charge, you get this charge. If you win a fight and you like team wipe the enemy team, right? You straight up just team wipe them, and the point is still here, like it hasn't actually started capping, which is what just happened. You'll wind up in a spot where you'll like kill them, but they'll respawn before you cap. So like they kill them at the beginning, they push up, and then while this clock is ticking, all of Rogue is respawning. They're still going, and like by the time it gets like here, all of them will have respawned and gotten forward spawn. Like no one's getting back spawn on the side of Rogue. So I don't know why Lunatic High thinks that they can push up here. Like it was a clean team wipe. Like all 6 people died at the same time, so all 6 people are going to spawn together, or like 4 people spawn together. So like this is just a mistake. I mean, it's not the worst thing because they still get the cap, but you're feeding ult percentage into Rogue, and now TVK has ult, Unko has ult. Like they're in a fine spot for sure. But I don't think that. I think that was just a misplay. I don't know why they thought that they could do that. Like AKM lived, but AKM was probably going to live no matter what because his teammates were going to spawn. Now look at how far they can push up. They just zone them all the way back into their spawn. AKM should probably just get high ground right now and try to get in a position to drop his Death Blossom. What a crazy, confusing, hard to watch fight. Nano Boost lasts so long, man. Like, he goes in, he gets, someone throws a Blizzard down, there's like Gravitons and stuff. He pops Death Blossom, only gets the Reinhardt, gets stuck in a Graviton, like, gets stuck in, I don't even know what else. Nothing else, he just got Graviton, but like, at the end of the Graviton, at the end of his Death Blossom, he still has Nano Boost on him. So like, he's still getting kills with the Nano Boost, and his ult that was at 0 because he just used it is now at 20%, and he's still going. Jeez. Anna Reaper, man. What a combo. They're just pushing them into spawn. AKM does not care. That's a huge wall from TVK, actually. I mean, I say huge, but he just walled them in spawn and stopped them from getting back in spawn. Now AKM is back at 40%, Unko is back at 25%. Easy game. But next fight, Graviton's up. That's pretty much it. Earth Shatter, I guess. Blizzard from Eska is really gonna have to work, I guess. But I don't know. They have Sound Barrier too, so I mean I expect Lunatic High to win this fight. But here comes the Graviton. Graviton trumps everything sometimes. Nope. Dean hits an Earth Shatter. 2-3 people down. Was there setup for that, or did he just get 2 or 3 kills? That was really weird. I don't know how he lived. They didn't even Nano Boost him. Dean just like got 3 kills somehow. I'm surprised that nothing else came of that Graviton, but Eska hit a good wall behind it, so like I guess he trapped them all in. I guess the Reinhardt charged him with a bubble or something. I couldn't really see anything from that point of view. It was kind of awkward. This fight, AKM and Unko are going to have Nano Boosted Reaper, and Lunatic High is just going to have Nano Boost, no real combo, but Miro's about to get Graviton Surge. Reaper, man. Reaper kills Dean. Oh, they just nano boosted a Reaper. Okay. That was really strange. AKM got nano boosted. He had Death Blossom. He used it. I guess he got killed. They didn't show it. They switched it to Vike's point of view. But then Ryu Zhang pops his nano boost, but they don't have Death Blossom to combo with it. So Li Taejun just dies. How much time does Rogue have remaining? Rogue has 350 or something. It's like close to 4 minutes. So like they're doing a good job of stalling the cart, but this fight I think is going a little too well for them, honestly. Vike, relax. Miro Graviton, and they just got kills in the Graviton Surge. Vike's stalling the cart though, so that's pretty good stall, and they burn Graviton. They forced a lot of ults out. I mean, Rogue's still in a good spot right now because of the time. 3 minutes is decent. I feel like Nox doesn't have sound barrier as often as Toby. I feel like Toby always is getting it faster, but maybe seeing things. Nano boosted Death Blossom for the side of Lunatic High. I expect them to win unless Reinforce hits a good Earth Shatter. Vike switches to Pharah now though, which is really good. I mean, it's smart. They don't have a McCree. They nano boost him straight up. He goes straight for the... Where was the... They didn't get it. I thought they were going to get it. So Ryu Zhang didn't have nano boost there. So that was just... They made a lot out of that single nano boost. They didn't pop anything else. It looks like Reinforced hit Earth Shatter. I didn't see anyone stun on the ground. But... I'm surprised that Ryu Zhang didn't have nano boost for that fight, or like during that fight. But they got a lot of value on Rogue. I mean, they popped 3 ults. But I'd say it's worth it because it stalls the card again. But Lunatic High should be able to win this next fight pretty easily. I didn't think that they sound barriered or Earthshatter, but it looks like they use both. But Earthshatter's kind of flaky. Like sometimes you get a good Earthshatter, sometimes you don't. But look at how much spam they have. Like they win the spam war now with the Pharah because there's no McCree on the side of Lunatic High and no one wants to switch. Like Eska's gonna have to switch, but Eska does not want to switch at all. That was a very good high noon. Like it worked for sure. Connor. But you see the power of Nano Booster Reaper here. Nothing surprising, honestly. It hit that sleep dart would have been godlike, but still dies. The good thing for Rogue is though that they're gonna be able to defend one more time, I think. But I don't know, this is hard because they have the Mei to block them in spawn. The Reaper can watch the left side and then the Mei can just ice. What is that wall? He lost line of sight to the spawn and he wasted his wall on the cart. But I think if he had gotten the wall on the spawn, he could have blocked them in. Honestly, I would have just barraged this Ana right here. TV sitting his rockets though, that's a huge kill. 35 HP, that nano boost, man. The power of the nano boost. Oh, he boosted Ana? I got you. Makes sense, okay, okay. My bad, my bad, my bad. That didn't even like occur to me that that was a thing. I'm surprised though they didn't just block them into the spawn doors. But that was Lunatic High's fight to lose. Like, I mean, Tvika is playing incredibly well, don't get me wrong, but should he have been able to get away with that? I don't know. Like, why did the Ana even try to take the 1v1? I would have just dropped. Like, guys, team, hello? Big Earth Shatter. I would charge him off the map. Yep, good stuff. Reinforced, honestly. That's a huge play. He'll be like, lol, feed, lol. But no, that was actually super intelligent, and I really like the trade there. Ooh. That was so smart, actually. Counter Ana, you just trade an Ana ult for a death. Like, I'll take that trade all day. Can you belt your pants up, Reinforced, please? Hello? I'm just sitting there. How does he pop off in front of camera with his pants unbuckled? How do you do that? Why is that a thing? Like, hello? Reinforce?